Hi there, welcome to my video review of Diamond Select's 1/15 scale time machine from Back to the Future Part 2. And it's called that for a very odd reason. For some reason, Diamond Select chose not to associate this toy, and it is a toy, not a replica, with John Delorean. They wanted nothing to do with him, I guess, because when you first pull this out of the box, the first thing you'll notice is that there's no DMC logo on the grill. I added mine, which I found very odd. I don't know why they did that. And upon closer inspection, I looked at the box closely, and nowhere on the box does the word DeLorean appear. And the descriptions, the features, nowhere. So I don't know what their reasoning was behind doing that. I suppose they didn't want a child playing with a toy that was associated with someone who had various legal troubles, which even then would make no sense, because your average child would have no idea who John DeLorean is, or even that the car was named after a person. So I don't know why they did that. But I printed mine out, shrunk it down, or saved it, shrunk it down, printed it out, and just glued it to the front. That's all I did. And it made all the difference in the world. It actually turned something that just looked like a DeLorean into an actual DeLorean. So let's get to it. It's highly detailed, I suppose. There was a lot of stuff I added. In addition to the DMC, I also painted and added detail to the coupling boxes forward of the front wheel wells. It was just a gray piece of plastic when I pulled it out of the box. Now, that's really not excusable. I have smaller DeLoreans, that are half the size of this one, and they include those details. So those details could have easily been included. Something else I added a lot of detail to the wormhole emitter. The blue areas underneath were transparent, just like the bandings. So I painted those and added some detail. And that's pretty much all I did. That's pretty much all I could do. But there's a lot of things this thing does, which I was very pleased by. It lights up and includes sound effects from the films. The on-off switch is located under the hood. When you buy it, you'll have to switch it from Try Me mode to Play mode. And once you do that, there are a couple of ways you can access the lights and sound effects. By this button right here, which they cleverly disguised as part of the Doc Brown modification to the DeLorean. You can press it just once, and it will cycle through the various sounds and lights. The flux capacitor inside lights up. The headlights. The sound of it starting up. And the tail lights and vents light up. It's a nice touch. But what's very cool, and when I first read this in the instructions, I've got to try this immediately. And for this, I'll turn off my lamp to show you. If you hold that button down for more than 3 seconds, something very cool happens. I thought that was incredible, and it's not over yet. The flux capacitor stays lit steadily when it does that. I thought that was the coolest thing that they could have included with this. They could have easily have left that out, and it still would have been a very cool looking toy. But the fact that they added that just takes it to a whole new level. There are a lot of parts that open up. The gull wing doors open on both sides. And the inside is fairly detailed. The time circuits aren't really that detailed, but they do light up, as well as the dashboard. The steering wheel is non-functional. It does not actually turn the wheels. And the seats look adequate. Let me close, of course. And of course, like I said, the hood does open. So I thought that was nice. Nice way to disguise the on-off switch. And another cool feature is that since this is a Back to the Future 2 car, the wheels do... Oops, I want to drop it here. Flip down for flight mode. I thought that was cool. They could have easily left that out as well, but they decided to include that, which I'm very happy with. And another thing to watch out for when you first pull it out, it might be common to all, I don't know. There are some smudges in the paint. 2 on the hood, and 1 big one on the driver's side door. But I display mine on the other side, so it can't be seen. And it's fairly sturdy, I suppose. In my opinion, not sturdy enough for a child to play with. There are a lot of parts on here that could easily break off if they're not careful. And as we know, children are rarely careful with their toys. So this is going to be run on the carpet, and if they're anything like me when I was a kid, ran into the wall, or I didn't take very good care of my things when I was little, I'm sad to say. But the things it includes, this includes all the following sounds: first time travel, car trouble, revving up and winding down, opening door, rev up and peel out, engine startup, return from time travel to a screeching halt, time circuit engaged, and hover landing. So that's pretty cool. And it says this is a limited edition. I don't know what they mean by that. I looked online and I can't find how many of these pieces were made. So I don't know how limited they are. They've been out for a while from what I understand, and I got mine on Amazon just recently. So they're still out there. And for a fairly good price, I paid, I believe it was $40 for this one. A few dollars shipping and handling. I didn't qualify for the free shipping, I don't know why. But it's a very large piece too. Not that heavy, so you can rest it on your average shelf. It won't cause the shelf to collapse or anything, so you don't have to worry about that. But I'm still very baffled why they didn't include the logo. I don't understand that at all. It was neither on the grill or on the back bumper, which is fine because in the film they chose to use the dark recessed DeLorean on the back bumper, so you couldn't see it anyway. So it's okay here. But to leave it off the grill, that was baffling. I don't understand that. But like I said, little brain power, you can figure out a way to add it. I was gonna paint it, but then I was like, no, I don't have a steady enough hand to pull that off. So I figured, why do that when I can just get the real thing and look online and pull up a real one and shrink it and print it out. So that's what I did. And it's a tad large, but that's as far as my printer would allow me to shrink it before the print started to fall apart and not come out too well. So, and like I said, if you wanted to add some more stuff like I did, the coupling boxes, the wormhole emitter, which was lacking a lot of detail, you can, if you're so inclined, if you feel confident enough. I just used some acrylic paint, which did just fine. And this is a display piece anyway, so it's not going to be touched or played with, so that's fine. Anyway, that's it. That's the Back to the Future Part 2 1/15 scale time machine, which is now a DeLorean. And thank you for watching.